Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Monday, the 12th of August 2024. So stocks erased Black Monday losses as volume tumbles, which is interesting. So the market's gone up on fresh air. Bond yields and black gold also surge as well. Stocks and bonds bid as eyes turn to US CPI for this week. And today there is no economic news, which you can see there, but as the headline states there, Wednesday is CPI. It's also CPI numbers for the U.K. as well, which is probably a first, actually. I don't think I recall seeing that, if it has happened, for a very long time. So CPI out for the UK, which is set to actually rise there from 2.0 to 2.3. The US CPI year on year is set to remain unchanged. So again, it will be an interesting one if this actually increases, as given all of the volatility around at the moment as well. Right, let's have a look at the recovery from Friday, or the continued recovery really from last week. So we'll kick off with the Dow. So in the Dow, you can see the market continued higher on Friday, a lot less volatility, above the 5-bar moving average, above the 200 MA, starting to move up nicely with the stochastics crossing there as well. Got the 50 EMA in the way and the 20 at the top, but we've got to get through the 50% retracement there to get to the 20-bar moving average. We've also need to take out Friday's high as well, which it's not doing at the moment. On the 30-minute chart, we can see the pullback, and again, you've got the cash opening there. The market then moving higher after this and maintaining this, but not through Friday's high just yet, as we saw in the daily chart there. In the German DAX, the market trying to get back above the 200 MA, the market trading up to this during Friday. Again, stochastics have crossed, the market's attempting to move up, and prices are above the 5 MA there. Need to take this out in order to move higher, but we are above Friday's high at the moment, which you can see in the 30-minute chart there. But going back to Friday morning, the market opening trading sideways for a couple of hours, then moving higher, then coming back down at lunchtime. You can see the volume coming in there to stop the market moving lower, and then we move back up with the Dow to the Dow close, and then overnight a bit of a shakeout, but then back up and closing or trading at the moment above Friday's high there for the 30-minute chart. In the S&P 500, this market also gaining back all of the losses for the week during Friday's session, and also again you can see coming off that 200 MA on Thursday, Friday above the 5 MA, moving higher, and again the stochastics crossing, heading back to the upside. Just draw on some fib retracement lines, so from the high down to the low there, we're above 50, we need to get to 62, and at 62 at the moment we've got the 20-bar moving average there as well, so a bit more resistance for the S&P 500. Let's have a look in a bit more detail, see what happened in the 30-minute chart. The electronic session moved up quite nicely, but before the afternoon session opened, we did see a bit of a pullback there, and then the market consolidating before then moving back to the upside. The market not above Friday's high, which is interesting because obviously the German DAX is above Friday's high, and the two US markets that I track aren't at the moment. But again, on Friday you can see huge volumes coming in there to move prices to the upside, but at the moment prices heading towards Friday's high. In the FT100, prices above the Friday high. In the daily chart, again, we were oversold. The markets crossed over in the stochastics. We're above the 5-bar moving average. We're also above the 200 MA, and we've got a bit of a coiling going on there with the 50 EMA and the 20. We just need to close above this. We draw in some fibs from the high to the low, and you can see there at 62% we need to take this out in order to move higher. In the 30-minute chart for Friday, markets are moving higher, coming back with the US, again that huge volume there, and then it's been all the way, apart from a shakeout overnight, but at the moment currently above Friday's high. Market will need to hold above this if prices are to move higher. Averages all in the right order at the moment, but we need to close back above the 5 and the high, or stay above the high in order to move higher. And there's no economic news today, so it shouldn't be too difficult after a bit of a shakeout at the open, I suspect. So in the US dollar, down on Friday and sort of sideways to lower. Obviously, this is going to be waiting for those CPI numbers to see whether Powell has to increase rates or not as we head towards the next FOMC meeting following the CPI numbers during Wednesday's trading session there. In the metals markets, not a lot to report. We did trade above Thursday's high during Friday's session. The market's still finding support at the 200 MA and we're still above the 5 MA there at the moment. The stochastics have crossed for Friday, but we need to take out Friday's high in the silver market. Very narrow range, as can be seen there. Adverse reaction to the news, down overnight to Friday's low. The market picking up there a bit and then trading up past the DP and the close at the moment. Got a bit to go yet to get to the high, and obviously this market is going to be sensitive to the CPI numbers as well. If the CPI numbers have dropped, that means that they can cut rates. If they cut rates, it's bad for the dollar and it's good for the metals. In the gold market, also attempting to move higher as well, back to the all-time highs of 2483, holding a lot stronger than silver as we've seen during the whole of last week. And in the 30-minute chart, again, you can see prices moving up at the moment. A bit of shakeout and volatility there during the opening of the Dow and also the economic news that was out during Friday afternoon. In the gold-silver ratio, we're now sideways, so we've had the big move to the upside up to 90, which we traded to during Thursday of last week. Market just trading sideways, as we can see there at the moment. So let's see if we get a move to the upside of silver, and then the gold-silver ratio moving back down, because we are at an area where there is being moves before of the gold-silver ratio moving back to the downside when it's traded to these areas. Otherwise, we go to 92. And overseas, the Shanghai silver price is 30.48, and UK was set at 27.58 during Friday, so still that difference there. Right, let's have a look at Friday's trades. So the market was fairly quiet during the pre-market session, as you can see there. Then we get into the trading session proper with the cash market opening. Prices finding some resistance there at the 200 MA, and then we see a shakeout. Prices then moving back up, having found support. You can see the green line inside of the red bar there showing there was buying coming in, and we're at a BRN, a big round number, and price is trading up to that 200 MA where it finds resistance. We then get a sell signal that is filled. The market then also puts in a potential buy, and prices take out the buy, hit the stop beforehand, and then we just go down to the scalp, and the market then finds support coming back above that 200 MA, and then consolidation once more as prices move up to the close. See how it used the 200 MA there as support, and then prices moving higher till we get back to the high and just through, and we've got red in the green bar at the top there indicating there's some profit taking, another one there at the high, and also if you were to look at this, you've got a sort of a 78% retracement as well. There's a BRN at the high as well, and then we have a potential sell signal, but the market this time doesn't like that one, doesn't want to go down. We've got support at the close and the high are very important levels, and will also dictate the support and resistance as well for these levels. So back through the high, market moving up as it can be seen there, and then we're into the mid-morning session as we wait for the opening of the Dow, and the Dow moves higher again. You can see the red inside of the green there, buying the market back. Prices spiked up. We had a potential buy signal that wasn't filled, as you just wind this back a bit slower, and you will see there. So then we had a sell signal that followed, taking out the stop to cancel the buy, and then the market just moving down. But again, you see, get down to the scalp, you've got green inside of this red bar, so the market then continues slightly lower and then turns around and moves back up. And we've got another potential, we had a buy signal that wasn't filled as the stop was taken out first, and the same for that sell signal as well. the stop was hit before it was filled. We then have a buy signal that moves up to the scalp, and then just beyond that as well, before the market reverses and puts in another potential sell to the scalp and the BRN, and then another potential buy where the market moves up and goes through the scalp level there to the BRN, and then up to the 200 MA, and then on to the close before the market starts to pull back there. So a few nice trades on Friday afternoon, but unfortunately I had an appointment which I had to attend, so I missed out on that, but certainly nice trades there. Okay, let's have a quick look at what's happening overnight before I conclude, and we can see that we've just come back and retested the high for Friday in the 2-minute chart, and we've got the 200 MA there that picked up, as well as the high there, you can see. So we've got a bit of support there at the moment. If the market breaks the 200 MA and high, watch the close where we've already seen support. And on the chart, let's have a look at targets. We're currently above the high, so obviously a long way off the low, 200 points ballpark. And from the high, if we close above, we've got 50 points, 30 points up to the R1, and then 50 points up to the R2, and then there's 100 up to the R3 if the market does move to the upside. But we'll take a view as the market unfolds. Okay, that's it for this one. Have a great day, and as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.